part 7 of our 10-part series on everything you need to know about compliance and testing in a rental property. And this one's not about smoke alarms. This one is about safety switches, and it's something that is, well, I believe we're unique in this area because safety switches are there to save lives. As an owner, you have to provide a safe home. If someone got electrocuted there, you would be asked for what is called a time test of a safety switch. It's well and good pressing the button or using a tool to trigger it on a threshold, but most people, even seen some companies out there, in fact the biggest one, the one that's recommended by the REIQ, and their test report says cited for a safety switch. Oh yeah, it was there. Yeah, no idea if it was working or not, but you know, someone died. You must time test a safety switch in a rental property. People will say, well, you don't have to time test them in a domestic home, and that is true, but this is not a normal domestic home. As a rental, you fit into the Work Health and Safety Act because you are considered a person conducting a business or undertaking, a PCBU. That fits you straight into the Work Health and Safety Act, and it says that you must time test. Why do you even time test in the first place? Why? Because it doesn't take long to electrocute someone. The safety switch must trigger within 300 milliseconds. That's less than half a second. And the smaller the person, the more crucial that is. So if it's a child sticking something in a PowerPoint, it's got a trick like that, and it must be a measured amount. With us, you come up with a test report that is time and date stamped. It says exactly when we did it, who did it, what their license is, when the device was calibrated, everything. A picture of your switchboard, the whole deal. You could stand up in coroner's court and say, look at that, I didn't just take their word for it. There's the test, there's the results, and I did everything I could to provide a safe home. That way your insurance will work and you won't be up for industrial manslaughter, which is the charge. We're not talking civil court. This is so important to do, and no one else does it. It is so important. You must know that that device trips in the correct time to save a life. Speak to you in part 8.